Man, I gotta walk all the way back once I get here. Jam? Yes! The jam. Good Pulse is truly hell. Dude, this song gives me such big nostalgia feels. Takes me back to a time when I used to be in college, and I would get in the elevator to ride up to the top floor of the college building. So nostalgic. CRJP, have a good night, man.
And I was just getting started.
I currently have only one Final Fantasy XIII song on my playlist. Guess which one it is? Certain sea space functions as teleporters. Okay, what's the story implication of this? No, guys, it's this one. That was the joke, it's this one. This is the only song I know. This is my favorite song. Okay, wait, so we did this whole explanation of the seats turning into rocks so that the seats turn into rocks, but they still have their focus, so we talk to them and get their focus and help them complete them. But then these ones are just teleporters. Also, this song loops horribly. I don't remember that. I don't remember that giant gap between the songs starting over. What the heck? So, like, either... Wait, there's a mission too? What? How? What? It doesn't what? Did the game really just tell me that some of the stones teleport you, but this one doesn't teleport me? Oh, okay. I was really confused for a second. Oh god, that thing looks terrifying. Let's fight it. Is that my hunt? Oh no. I made a mistake. I preempted it! I am the video game master, and anyone that disagrees is just lying to themselves. I'm pretty sure he's standing on that cliff in that way, so you can't do this. Anyways, why have the Why have the seed things turned into portals? Like, why even do the whole explanation of it? Either have it just be a gameplay mechanic or explain it. Don't do both. I win. Easiest fight of my life. There you go, I got a 5-star that time. Ooh. Big money. So, have I gotten anything that sells for money yet? No. I am so broke. When am I ever gonna get Gil? If I ever find an enemy that drops Gil items, I'm gonna have to farm them for like an hour. Because it is apparently an extreme rarity. Oh no, I don't have anything to level this up with. Sell hope. Oh, hold on. You might be onto something. I'm at a ×3. Now I just need some items. Okay, here's the problem. The upgrade materials drop from like robots. But there's no robots. These are all monsters. So am I like stuck with no upgrade materials forever? I mean, I can buy some, but none of this stuff gives me any gil either. If I can find an enemy that drops a gil item, then I can use that to buy robot parts. Hey, this guy's right here. Oh no, this is just the path to get to him. Oh god, where's he at? Maybe I should have read the mission. That maybe would have been a smart idea. I mean, I'm guessing he's this way. Because he ain't that way, that's a dead end. I already have the platinum for this game. I got it back when it came out. This is just a let's play for our Fantathon series. To experience the game in its original state. With the whole rest of the series. That's a bird. Jump scare. Stop. Whoa. Wait, is this a new enemy, or did I not Libra the first one? I think this is a new enemy. Oh, this game's gorgeous. Especially the cutscenes are just insane. Still blows me away. I've seen Svarog a lot. I think it's some kind of ancient monster from some mythology, because a lot of games use this name, I think. Ow. This is probably a mistake, but it was indeed a mistake. Don't cure me, revive Fang. Please. I'm begging you. Revive Fang, please. Oh, crap. And Fang's dead. Hurry up! Nice. Didn't do much, but...
You asked for it. Cheers.
A Slavic deity. There you go.
Keep it together.
What kind? A divine smith and instigator of monogamous marriage. How do these two things connect? He was a man of many talents.
Keep a cool head. New strategy.
Ooh, he poisoned them.
Eat this.
I will say, even though a lot of these enemies are just copies of enemies we've already fought but stronger, it is pretty fun just to run around and fight stuff, and there's a huge variety of enemies.
Eat this.
There haven't been too many, like, super unique ones. Most of the time I'm just doing the same thing, but still. This is definitely a giant upgrade in gameplay from what we've been doing previously. Just exploring the world and finding all sorts of different enemies and getting pretty good rewards for doing so. Hey, look at this cool sword. Also marry me. Unfortunately, it has to be the original 13 because there's no other option. This game has never been ported, remade, remastered, nothing. Which is just really wild. Especially because there were sequels, you would think there would at the very, very least just be a collection. Oh, there's the PC port. But yeah. I wouldn't imagine that's any different in terms of what... It's still the original. Yeah, it's, I don't know the whole story behind like why 13 hasn't been anything. Because realistically, since it was given 2 sequels, it was obviously popular to some people, and so it feels like it'd be free money just to port it, even to just PS4. Like that would be free money. It seems like there's so many people that loved this game but haven't played it because the PS3 is so dead. No one wants to own a PS3. So we just put this on PS4. So many people that played it when it came out and don't own it anymore would buy it. Like, that's gotta be a huge market. There's gotta be some kind of legal something. 'Cause, yeah, it just makes no sense. They just don't love our money. No, there's gotta be some kind of legal something, because, like I said, when it comes to the remaster and remake game, there's nothing as profitable as the PS3. Take X PS3 game and put it on PS4, and it will make money. Because everyone hates their PS3s, and so many people traded in their PS3s for PS4s, that there's like a huge market for that. And not to mention, this is a Final Fantasy, and it's a Final Fantasy that's a cult classic, and it's a Final Fantasy that got 2 sequels. And that, I mean, that is a free slam dunk. To be fair, though, this is the only PS3 Final Fantasy, so it would be the hardest of the Final Fantasies to port, because Square isn't super, like, of all the consoles, they probably know the least about the PS3 and how to port it over, and the PS3 is known to be the hardest console to take things off of and put on other things because of how bad the architecture was. So, like, it would be a difficult game to port, but, like, 100% would be worth it. There's no way Zodiac Age is a big hit for them, but Final Fantasy XIII Remastered wouldn't be. I don't know, honestly, because they obviously had to cut a lot of corners to get it to work on the Xbox. Every game that came out on the PS3 and the Xbox had a heck of a time making it work on both consoles because they were so different. So that might be a reason to why it would be difficult to port, but also the fact that it worked on Xbox. I mean, maybe they just take the Xbox version and somehow get that to work on PS4. Like, maybe that would be easier. I don't know. I don't know enough about the Xbox architecture. I just know how bad the PS3's was. But I mean, yeah, if they got it to work on Xbox 360, it shouldn't be that big of a jump to get it to work on modern consoles. Imagine they actually announce Final Fantasy XIII Remastered Collection, Final Fantasy XIII, 13-2, and Lightning Returns together in a big collection for all of you Final Fantasy fans on Xbox. They don't even put it on Sony. It's like, nope, it's an Xbox exclusive. I don't even know if I'd be mad. I'd be like, yep, I can understand why. But that would be rude. That would be very rude. Not even on the new Xbox. On Xbox One only. For $180. And the disc only has Lightning Returns on it. You have to download the other 2 games.
You looking at me? Keep it together.
But Lightning has a cool Master Chief skin.
This'll be fun.
So, buy it, please.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Nintendo Switch Online exclusive. Oh no. And you have to have the highest tier of the Nintendo Online to get access to it. Oh, this thing is just completely immune to... Okay. Wait, I wonder what's better, throwing fire or throwing ruin? Oh my god, I'm up to an 800% stagger. Coming this fall, Final Fantasy XIII Remastered on the Sega 32X. Enjoy. On the Sega toilet bowl attachment. Oh, I remember these things. I remember these things being annoying. Those floating flower things. The Wii U. The Wii U exclusive. There is nothing more damning to your video game than the words Wii U exclusive. You want to kill a game? That's how you do it. That is a one-way ticket to obscurity.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that's not even a joke. I could 100% see them making a Final Fantasy XIII remastered on mobile. On like Apple TV to go with the Fantasian. I could 100% see them doing that. That's not, that is actually possible.
Change of plan. It'll be okay.
Oh no, not the Ouya. So I'm just gonna sit here and cast Asuna. You guys, like, win the fight without me.
Thanks.
I think I remember why these things are annoying. They give you every status ailment in the book. They are flying Malboros.
Another approach.
Can't kill them, they're tanky.
Thank you.
I've decided that I'm gonna change one of my paradigms.
Change of plan.
As soon as I'm done dying.
Thanks.
I need a paradigm that I can just sit here and spam cure and still deal damage. So I can just turtle through fights like this. So I'm gonna change that Synergist one to like Commando thing. Can you revive Fang, please? Please. I am fine. I am not fine. I am fine. Revive Fang. Pretty please. Thank you.
Keep the enemy off balance.
What do I do? Can I like slow them at least?
You're nothing.
That's good.
Keep the enemy off balance. Thank you.
Okay, that's a start. be completely honest, I have a really difficult time finding out the actual size of the Final Fantasy XIII fan base. Because on one hand, I feel like it's kind of a cult classic deal where like the people that like it really like it. But then the game also got 2 sequels, so I know it at least sold well and had like an active fan base enough for them to make sequels. But then I also feel like that maybe it's just the fans of the game are the loudest. There's not that many fans, but they're so loud about their fandom that it just feels like it's bigger than it is. So I really don't know. It's 13 people. From what I've experienced being being a Final Fantasy content creator and talking to the majority of or I guess more of a minority of the Final Fantasy fandom at large, I feel like it's pretty small. Like, I feel like the amount of Final Fantasy XIII fans I've run into, and I'm talking like big fans, that I've run into is smaller than what I would have anticipated given that it got 2 sequels. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I've definitely met a lot of 13 fans. I definitely feel like there is a pretty big niche fan base of 13, but I don't feel like it's at the level to where the game should have gotten 2 sequels. That's kind of where I'm at. It's there, but like, I don't see it as being that big. You know, I would say like, it's hard to even give it a percentage, but like 5%, 3% of like general Final Fantasy fans will like stop me in my tracks and be like, I love 13. 13's top 3 for me. It's hard to give it it's hard to give it a percentage though. I mean, I've talked to so many people over a decade of doing this, but it feels like a pretty small section of fans are like super invested in 13. I feel like a good amount of them enjoyed 13, like didn't hate it, don't have a active gripe with it, but in terms of being like a super fan of it. Ooh, I got Dispelgo, that's nice. Wait, is that that's gotta be a TP thing, right? Because I'm in Commando. That's kinda nice. I was always under the impression that 13 did better in Japan, but not like an insane amount. Not like 10. Like not to the level of 10, but I've always thought that 13 did marginally better in Japan, but maybe it's more. Maybe it's bigger than I realized. Maybe it was really big in Japan. Seems like I hear more about the characters, like especially Lightning was pretty big in Japan, I think. I don't think it was on like 10's level or anything, so hard to say. Whoa, look at these boosts. Those are some big boy boosts. What do you got coming up? Anything interesting? Poison Ga. A lot of HP. Imperiliga. Mostly stuff you already have, just the Ga version. Pain and Fog, but that's gonna be a while till I get there. What about Medic? Accessory slot? Say no more. Say no more, I'm in. I'm not even... I'm skipping this. I want that accessory slot. Yeah, I remember lightning in particular being pretty popular in Japan. I do remember that being a thing. I don't know if she still is, but... Oh, I forgot to change the paradigm. If I could just get rid of one of these things, that would really help.
Thanks.
Oh, so close. Come on. Oh, no. Push my luck. This is a problem. Stop provoking. Defend. Dang. Stop provoking. Use Guard. Use anything besides provoke. This is your fault. I want you to know this is your fault.
This'll be fun.
No, it's not fun. I'm not having fun watching you die. Excellent. This is 100,000% Fang's fault. I blame her entirely. I was so close to killing one of them, too.
No.
Which one's bigger? Yeah, which niche is bigger, 13 or 8? From my experience, I would say 8. But I am a subsection of the total Final Fantasy fan base, so that's not very accurate. But from what I have experienced, from the people I've talked to, from my community and communities around my community, I would say 8 is bigger than 13. At least the boomer generation. At least us boomers. But it's still pretty niche. It's still pretty, like, love it or hate it kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna change this to this. Just kill one of these stinking things, please. Almost dead. I believe. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Alright, now I can do this and she'll finish him, right? Right? Right?
Thanks.
Please. Please, Fang, kill him. Did I kill him? I think we got him. That's not good. Okay. It's alright, we can We killed one. We are ahead of the curve here.
Thank you. Here we go. Appreciate it.
Okay, okay. Steel Fang. Alright. We're gaming. Don't die, lightning.
Change of plan.
Yeah, I really like this paradigm. Because if all else fails, I can just sit here and spam heal until Fang kills whatever we're fighting. Way better than the synergist one. Oh. Right when I say that, Fang dies. Yeah, it's like a really safe alternative to trying to heal and then switch.
Here we go. Appreciate it.
Thank you. No. What a bad time for him to do that move. But at least Fang somehow survived. Also, I think we lost the stagger, didn't we? We should still be almost dead. Problem is, Fang doesn't do a lot of damage because I kind of built her tank. Yeah, I saw that Scourge, so that helped. Alright, let's just kill this thing. Okay, it's dead. Okay. Actually, I need to do this first. So I don't die.
You looking at me?
Then I can finally read chat again.
Keep the enemy off balance.
That's gonna hurt.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Or for that Waterga attack, this dude wouldn't be half bad. But every time he does that, I have to stop and heal. It's a ton of damage. Okay, wait, I'm curious. This does... Oh god, too many numbers. Too many numbers, I can't tell. That does 6,000? How much does Ruin do? No! Yeah. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Yeah, a lot of people that dislike 8 really dislike it because it came after 7 and did a lot of things different. I think 10 would sell the best if it got a Final Fantasy VII remake type remake. I disagree. I think a 10 remake would be an amazing game, but it's not like 10 is okay the way it is. It's not, it wouldn't be different enough in a remake to warrant a lot of people buying it. Like 10 is fine the way it is, you know what I mean? I think the remake formula works better with games that feel like they were held back by the technology they were on. And 10 doesn't feel like one of those games. 10 feels like they said everything they wanted to say, they showed everything they wanted to show. Like the remaster alone is like perfectly fine. Like the 10 remaster sits along with other games today and looks perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Like you could say that's a modern game and no one would argue with you. So fair to say the most popular Final Fantasy games are 7, 10, and 9, if we're not including 14 or 6. 7 and 10 are the most popular in Japan and in America, yeah. Not including 14. Yo, Rolage, thank you for the gifted sub paying it forward. Thank you. $14 is the most popular Final Fantasy game, depending on what we're measuring. But in terms of a lot of things, in terms of right now, and in terms of player base, it's not even close. But like in terms of legacy and the amount of other things that it's spawned and merch and all those things, yeah, 7 is the biggest. But if we're talking right now, player base, notoriety, public discourse, it's not even close. It's not even close. They're putting up billboards about parties in 14, okay? It's not even close. Oh my god. I just opened up a chest that gave me 2,000 gil and I was legitimately excited about it. What is this video game? I've been so starved for gil the entire game that I'm actually excited about gil chests. It never happens. I don't know where my mission is. How do I look at my current mission? Can I look at my current mission? I don't even think I can. Oh, here we go. Okay, so he's in here somewhere. There he is. Right. So I'll go get that one and then grab this one on the way back. Although, I think I actually will stop here because this is a good place to stop. And it's almost time to stop. I will look at some upgrades though. Oh, we in the elevator. We are definitely in the elevator. There we go. I just blew all my money already on 2 items. It's gonna be worth it. HP, let's freaking go. Worth. Alright. I think we'll go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube here. Pretty awesome day today, you know? I still feel like in general the game is very slow. We played 8 hours today and really only saw Sid and then getting here. But this open area is what I remember being like the best part of the game. Like I remember getting here and being like, you know, this is where the game begins. This is where it finally breaks out of this hallway stereotype that everyone played 10 hours of and then quit. I remember when I played this originally, getting here and kind of thinking like, you know, this'll prove those reviewers wrong. They just didn't play long enough. But looking at it now, it's like, I don't blame them for not getting here. It takes you so long to get here. I think that it's a valid criticism to say the game is linear, even if you only played, you never got to this point. Because holy cow, it's quite the slog to get here. But anyways, yeah, it's awesome to see what this game could have been if the whole game was like this. I mean, I'm just imagining, like, imagine if instead of what we played up to this point, it was like you started off in that first area, it was just a big open area, and then whenever you were ready to continue, you went to the big thing in the middle and got the Fal'Cie curse, and then you fell to... Where did we fall to? Cocoon at that point? Or were we were below Cocoon, right? So maybe that could be another big open area, and then when you're ready to go, you go up to Cocoon, and then, like, you know what I mean? Like, they could have split the game into multiple parts that are like this. Instead of just having this 30-hour slog that eventually gets you here, I think all of the areas could have been big open areas like this, and you could have implemented hunts right at the start of the game. And just had like 1 or 2 in the first area, 1 or 2 in the second area, 1 or 2 in the third area, and then once you get here, it opens up to a bunch of them, right? But you could have implemented that earlier and just kind of given us small ones to get our feet wet, and just have these open areas where you can either go and do the hunt or you can continue the game. And I guess those hunts would just be missable, but like understandable. But yeah, I just feel like the game could have been so much better if they did it that way. And the way, it's sad because the way that the upgrade system works, it really works so much better with an open world like this. Now I finally feel like the upgrade system makes sense. You know, because you can go around and explore and find an enemy with an item you want and grind that enemy, and it just makes so much more sense than the hallways leading up to this point. I wonder why they didn't do that. Because honestly, I don't think that takes much more dev time. Some of those dungeons we did were so long. It would have been so much easier to make like an open world, an open map that was like a fourth of the size of the dungeon that we went through, right? Instead of a 6-hour slog through hallways, have a 2-hour, you know, an area that encompasses like 2 hours of exploration. That would still be way better. Even if you had the boss be difficult enough to where you need to spend 6 hours in that little area to get strong enough to beat the boss, that would be way better than 6 hours of running forward. So, and I feel like that would have taken less dev time. I feel like that would have been an easier thing to implement. So just a shame that it takes this long to get to the point where it feels like all of the mechanics of the game finally come together and make sense. If only the hallway was just the first few hours, and then that first time you drop off of, when you get the Fal'Cie curse and you drop down into that area, that was just like this, like just a big open area with some hunts. That would have been infinitely better, and I feel like it wouldn't have gotten so much nuclear hate when it first came out. If that first area was an open area, that would have probably defeated all the memes that people made, and it wouldn't have been such a huge... They wouldn't have had such huge backlash. Even if people didn't like the game, it wouldn't have had that huge backlash of like, oh my god, it's literally a hallway. You know? So, if they could go back in time, if they could go back in time and just make the areas half the size but make them open, I think it would have made everything better. Would have made the legacy of this game survive so much longer. But at any rate, I'm excited to get back into it next week and continue exploring this open area, continue doing hunts, and see where the game takes us. So, but for now, we'll say goodbye. Thanks again, YouTube, for watching Final Fantathon and Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. We will see you in the next episodes. Peace.